Um, I don't know how this is gonna go. This was from Free Game Suggestions. A lovely game from the Always of the Lost Varieties. What did I just say? That didn't make sense. The 42nd Always of the Lost Varieties. I don't know. That's one way of reading his name all backwards. My nails haven't been bothering me, so I've been letting them grow out because I was okay. I'm pretty sure I cut them in such a way that I had made them all they kept cracking and like tearing and stuff on everything. So I've just been letting them grow to see if they'll get healthier, and they have been. And they haven't been as cracked or messy and stuff. Well, messy's not quite the right word. They've always been clean. It's just that they would tear really easily if I was doing something. And it wouldn't be like a painful tear or like I wouldn't hurt myself or anything. I wasn't hurt. It would just catch on stuff and tear. And they're definitely a lot stronger and healthier now that I've let them grow out a little bit and kind of get that bit off the end without cutting it part way. That's just dirty nails. I have clean nails. I need to cut them though because I think it's safe to cut them now. I've been, like I was saying, I've been growing them out because I kept keeping them short. I always keep them short, and I prefer them short, but I keep them. Anyways, hello, loss. But because I kept cutting them before they had a chance to finish, I guess healing is the right word. It was kind of perpetuating a problem, even though my nails were a lot stronger. I still had like little spots that weren't great. So now, hopefully, they'll be fine when I cut them. It's my own fault for like most of my life. I cut them to the quick or whatever. Like I cut all the white bit off of the nail. Like that's how I've always cut my nails up till now because I couldn't stand them otherwise. You have weak nails. I do not have weak nails anymore. At one point they were rather weak. And then I started eating better. They're not weak anymore. Like I've never had them so weak like that they were super bad. Well, actually maybe once I did have them pretty bad. They were tearing on just about everything. It was horrible. But they've never quite they've always they're quite strong now and they're fine. But I do need to cut them because they're too long for me. I've let them get long for the first time in my life. It's probably the longest nails I've ever had in my life. It's okay, sometimes it's just the way it is, you know. Yeah, sometimes, but honestly my nails do tend to not be super weak. It's just that at one point they did get pretty bad. But that was years and years ago. They haven't been that like that in ages. They just kept being all rough and catching on stuff and tear and not tearing exactly, but like they would catch on stuff and it was very unfortunate. And it made it very hard to function with my nails sometimes because they just would get caught on a bunch of stuff sometimes and it was horrible. And they tear and stuff. It's just that you're weakling. You're a weakling. I can't deny that, but my nails weren't weak until for a little while, a couple years ago, they were very weak. They like hurt when I touched them and stuff and everything. It was horrible. Quickly, that got resolved though. So, caution: it is possible that certain scenes in this game may prove shocking to an unwarned audience, or maybe not. Okay. Until the incident, I see. No, it was only for like a couple weeks that they were that bad. Identify yourself. Now, what should we name ourselves, guys? We could go for the classic hedge. We could go for the woofy. Hedge woofy. Or hedge wolf. We could go all sorts of places here. Or something random like bread, muffin, chocolate. Kind of hungry right now. I don't know why bread came to mind. Probably because I want muffins. Hedgebat. You want me to be Hedgebat for this game? I'm not sure about changing my species, because I feel like if I agree to this, you're gonna make me sit on the ceiling. So you do use a bat. Now, let's just do hedge, and then... That's it, okay? Now, how do I move forward? Interworked. Your name is Hedge, correct? Yes. I'm a boy, I'm a girl, I'd rather not say. I'm a girl. Alright. But you'll be a cute bat. Like, you know, the object. True, I would make an adorable bat. But, you know, I have a baseball bat in my room. It's metal, it's nice, I like it, it's cute. Very metal and shiny. Very shiny. I like the shiny. Sometimes it gets used to prod cats out from under furniture. But you know, I am not a bat, so sadly that is not the case. Alright. Welcome, Hedge. You have been assigned to being the batter. Being called the bat. You have been assigned to being called the batter. So no matter what I choose, it doesn't matter. The batter is on a mission. Be sure that it's accomplished. We will let you both out in Zone 0. Good luck! For more information, find the one called The Judge. You know, usually my name... Yeah. I don't know what you're saying yeah to. You were slow. But usually my name doesn't really fit in with the theme of the names and stuff. Most people don't name other people Hedge. It's weird. But in this game, I feel like I might fit in. Oh. So, this is a French game if you couldn't tell. I couldn't tell. To move my body, use. To interact with the environment, use. Oh, maybe if I press this again? Okay, that's what that is. This is so weird. I feel like it does not matter what you choose at all. Who are you? Now, I don't care. Like cat. Very Cheshire Cat style. There can be no living beings in Zone 0. I deduce, therefore, that you are figment of my imagination. I deduce, therefore, that you are a figment of my imagination. Nevertheless, I will introduce myself. I am the judge, and I am aching to know your name, my dear illusionary interloper. No, interlocutor? I don't know if that's a word. Interlocutor. Interloper would be a word, but I don't think that's a word. Is that a word? Good reasoning skills. True. Is that a word? Interlocutor doesn't. Illusionary interlocutor. Interloper would make more sense here. I don't know if that's a word in another language, but I'm pretty sure that's not an English word. That is not familiar. Interloper would make more sense. My dear illusionary interloper would make a lot of sense here, but I do not know that word. Is that a fake word? Well, I guess it wouldn't be a fake word. Yes. It is a word. It is a word? What does it mean? I guess context would say it means intruder. So, weird. Never seen it before. I'm the batter. I've been entrusted with a sacred mission. Delighted, I'm sure, but I am not addressing the body, only the soul that it harbors. What is your name, controller? Her name is Hedge. She can't talk to us. However, she can see and hear everything. Although to me you are nothing more than an imaginary spectre, I must say that I am delighted to make your acquaintance as well, my dear Hedge. I believe we need your help. Many people require my services, you know. Everybody loves cats. Bit creepy, dude. We rub ourselves against their legs and purr in a most insistent manner. They adore that. The person who takes part in a dialogue or conversation. Interesting. So that's interlocutors. Interesting. I'm not talking about that kind of help. I see. But what sort of service could I offer to an ectoplasmic entity? I have a sacred mission to fulfill. I must purify the world. There is no objective more laudable. Therefore, I agree to serve as your guide through this place if I may be of any assistance. Thanks. That looks like a chest. Impossible to get around this obstacle. A lucky ticket has been found. Is that a dog? No, it's not. That's a cat. Allow me to confess that I find you quite tangible for a phantasmagorical being. Allow me to confess that I find you quite tangible for a phantasmagorical being. Might you in fact be a person of flesh and blood? I think so. So I was mistaken from the first, and you did not interrupt my fanciful soliloquizing. I must say, this is really quite strange. You are the first living being I have ever met in this place. I had concluded, therefore, that Zone Zero was empty. It's all too obvious that I was mistaken. Now then, there are other zones in those territories you may find yourself subject to the violent attentions of certain hostile individuals. Your sacred mission may well lead you to those places. Would you like me to acquaint you with the art of violent confrontation? Combat tutorial? I probably should. You know, everything is a bit off. Yep. Okay. This is the battle screen. As you can see, you will find yourself placed on the right side of the screen. Meanwhile, your opponent, in this case your humble servant, will be placed on the left, positioned appropriately for single combat. As battle begins, you will be given your first choice. You must decide between attack, defend, competence, and objects. Naturally, attack allows you to engage your opponent in the classical manner. Now it's time to put theory into practice. Choose attack, select the batter, and then choose attack once more to slay me with your bat. Excellent, my dear supportive companion. Remember that the impact of your assault is determined by the level of both the batter and his opponent. Your iron volition may result in the occasional critical strike. This will cause the teeth to fly in heaps, I am sure. When you're ready, strike again. This is also possible for you or your adversaries to slightly avoid the offensive moves you exchange. It is also possible for you or your adversaries to slightly avoid the offensive moves you exchange. Just as your goal to purify these specters, they wish to eliminate you. You may guard against such feeble attempts. Choose to defend and protect yourself from one of my dastardly blows. Better. Now, once again, if you would be so kind to prove your mastery of defense. Takes a defensive stance. Even the best sportsmen, I believe, are subject to the callous, vicious, vicissitudes of the playing field. Do not fret, you can recover from these grievous injuries. Cute. Thanks. Brr, those French people and their weird words. Competence permits you to use one of your special talents. Objects grants you access to the inventory you are carrying. Now let us attempt to utilize an object. Take this left ticket and graciously use it on the batter's person. Impeccable. Your mastery of battle borders on brilliancy, my friend, but there is one thing we have not yet addressed. I am speaking, of course, of your competences. Speaking generally, they are special moves that trigger surprising effects. Can't wait for you to use your competence. For example, a competence might trigger an unusually powerful attack or introduce a resurgence of health points. In any case, you must remember that using a competence will incur some degree of competence cost. So I suggest you wield these skills with parsimony. With competence costs exhausted, you will find heavy assaults impossible to carry out. I'm guessing he's saying with caution from the context, but I do not know that word. And if by some mischance you cross swords with a more than worthy opponent before recovering it, victory will be uncertain at best. Now then, let us try one. Choose competence and then run with courage, a skill calibrated to brutalize your enemies. Batteries run with courage. Now you have mastered not only my teachings, but the very art of combat. You must remember that there is a cost to showing your steely resolve in this way. Your sacred mission will depend on your mastery of these abilities. The confrontation ends theoretically when the health points of you and your conferors, or those of your opponents, fall to 0. Do take care of your health if you are hoping to pursue a career in purification. Now, you are ready to dispose of all the impure obstacles standing between you and the success of your luminous mission. Provided that your intelligence is as advanced as your undeniable capacity for raining bat blows upon an innocent cat. At all events, your training has not yet reached its end. Please do follow me if you would like my guidance a while longer. Sure, but first let me break into your house. Nothing useful in there yet. Now I'm thinking of the Phantom. This place is this kind of a Phantom Tollbooth style. We're doing puzzles. Yes, passing through here will require carefully full operation of your cerebral apparatus. You know, the one bathing limply in your languid cranium. I believe that these floating blocks correspond in some way or another to the symbols you see before you on the wall. I think I see what I'm supposed to do. Since it didn't give me another code. Oh, is it the back wall now? Quite peculiar. One, two seemed right, and then one, two, six. No, that wasn't six. 1, 2, 6, 8, 2, 3. Okay, that's what it was. Yeah, don't use too much. Such an animal abusive thing it's not grayed out. I figured it out. I just had to figure out what kind of puzzle we were looking at. Finally, after all our exertions, the eagerly awaited recompense arrives upon the scene. Oh. About to get around this obstacle. Where is we? Piece of silver flesh has been found. Was it silver flesh or silver fish? So 448287C. So 448287. Okay. No. Oh, wait, no, this is 4. 4, 4. 8. Oh, was 8 down? 2. 7. No. I need to relook at that. I forgot the code as soon as I... 448287. Okay, that's what it was. C. I just had to remember. There you go. I had to figure out what kind of keypad we're looking at. Ah! Yay. Yeah. Annoying little cat. I don't know. He's kind of like a Cheshire cat, so I kind of like him. Now feast your eyes upon an accessory that will prove especially useful on your purifying quest, my enlightened student and supportive friend. It is a cube floating in the air, as you have no doubt noticed. Nonetheless, you will be able to distinguish it from its fellows by the tasteless contrast forced upon your eyes by its clashing colors, which defy any sensible theory of the visual arts. I mean, they're both warm colors, so it's not that bad. Do not judge it too quickly, however, for in spite of its questionable appearance, this red cube possesses an undeniable utility. In addition to restoring your health and competence points in their entirety, it is capable of saving your progress and sending you to the nothingness. Nothingness is a place of transition outside space itself where you can travel from one point to another at the speed of light. Now I invite you to try it out for yourself in order to discover regions more populous than this deserted place. Open your wings, my dear companion, and fly toward the zones ahead. Without hesitation, your only enemy is the fear that will grip you. Okay. Do not worry, I too travel widely across the zones of this world. I am certain we will meet again. Yes, take this carefully named item is the key that I will grant you entry to zone. Item is the key that will grant you entry to Zone 1. Have I explained that you can at any moment examine yourself in your inventory by pressing C? The Leo card has been found. Health points and competence points completely restored. Sure. Lock one. Return to nothingness. Back to the nothingness? Yes. Better to say it okay, it's just funny. Void map. Enter Zone 1. Yep. I don't like the whispers. Hello, sir. Tramway 1 is a very convenient way to travel between all the different zones of Zone 1. Between all the different regions of Zone 1. I don't know why I said zones of Zone 1. Please select your destination. Damien. I think I can go to Damien. Zone 1. Damien. What was the other place named, I wonder? Please select your Elson. Cancel. Tramway 2 hasn't run for a long time. For a very long time. A visitor? Is the sound okay, guys? Welcome to the smoke mines. May I ask who you are? Are you an inspector? Yes, okay. That's good to know. No, I'm the Batter. I've come to exterminate the impure spirits. The Batter? The impure spirits? Are you some sort of prophet? Maybe a man of faith? Yes, something like that. Who sent you? Nobody. I'm being led by Hedge. Don't tell them that. They'll lose all confidence in you. I'm a horrible person to lead you. Oh, I'm okay, baby. Oh, I don't know her. She must be part of senior management. I mean, how did he know I'm a girl? I know it's part of the game, but like, how would he know? That's so creepy. How did they know I'm a girl from my name? No, you were a senior. Stop making other. But like, how would they know? That's so weird. In any case, that's good. That means they approved our requests. Come with me. I'll explain your assignment. You are here in the smoke mines of Damien, in the south of Zone Number 1. Here we send laborers into deep tunnels to unearth metal from the underground, freeing trapped smoke from the depths. His Hedge is a girly name, totally. Yeah, sure. Using various tools, we put some of it into bottles, which the Queen sends to the other zones. The rest of it flows freely and forms the air that our lungs inhale and exhale, so we can live. Maybe there's a lot of Hedges around here. True, maybe. Maybe it's a common girl name here. It's like, oh, 9 out of 10 girls are named Hedge here, so you know, oh, that she must be a girl. Obviously, that's the answer. I guess it would be more like 5 and 10, because that's more likely an answer, but yeah. So we can live. Okay. It's an essential element, the first of the 4 elements. Because without smoke, people would have nothing to breathe. That's not really how it works in real life, but interesting take. So, there we are. And so, well, how do I put this? Where are the impure spirits? Yes. There we go. There are many specters in the mines, and they are getting more and more aggressive. But, in fact, it would be better if you didn't go there because the regulations forbid visitors from accessing the smoke mines. So, here's what we're going to do. There's an annex in the mines that nobody ever visits, but a miner went in there some time ago. He says he saw something strange, nothing like the usual. So I thought maybe that's the leader of the specters. So, there we are. If you accept, you'll go into the annex and kill the leader of the specters. Then the specters will disappear and we can do our jobs again. There we go. Do you have any questions? No? Ah, great. Impeccable. The tunnel is right down there, and I will wait for you here. Excuse me while I look for treasure. Soon I'll be promoted. I could do surveillance in Alma. I can't wait for that day to arrive. A luck ticket has been found. Let me just steal from you real quick and then I'll leave, dude. Good luck with your promotion. I like the purple. Ah. Well, who do we have here? Is that not Hedge and her charming jumping Jack the Batter? Are you leader of the specters? Are you the leader of the specters? Ah, no, certainly not. I am only passing through, and not unlike the smoke which is extracted from these pale and metallic place. However, I believe I know where the one you take for an ectoplasm can be found. To tell the truth, I am perplexed. I believe this is one of those peculiar things which is called a spherical add-on. I have tried to appropriate it myself, but the operation has failed repeatedly. But I am thinking perhaps you who are not of the physical order of things could succeed in bringing the spiritual entity to your own. Spherical add-on. I see what they did there. It is spherical. And it is an add-on. Very creative. Add-on Alpha has joined you. One exceptionally intriguing phenomena. I must admit that I remain perplexed by the unexpected metaphysical reaction. Well, then, since it has chosen to accompany you, I will Well then, since I have chosen to accompany you, I can only advise you to make the best possible use of it. Okay. The leader of the Spectres has been here. I fear I must respond with my sincerest apologies in the negative. Save for this add-on, I have not crossed paths with a single moving soul. Well. You've returned, so have you killed the leader of the Spectres? No, it wasn't there. Oh, really? oh, dang. Oh, gosh. Well then, guess I'll have to let you into the main gorges in that case. But, the regulations prohibit it. Alright, I suppose this would be an extraordinary case as defined in paragraph 5. So, good. Well, the primary mines are on the right. There. Well, paragraph 5 was coming in clutch, I guess. I don't know. There are phantoms down there that keep us from doing our jobs properly. But this is my break time anyway. Good for you. What are you doing here? Are you one of the mine inspectors? Let's say that. Let's say yes. Yet say yes. You've come to eliminate the specters. That's good news. The lamps don't always work in the farthest corners, and since everything looks the same around here, it's easy to get lost. There are phantoms in all the tunnels. Be careful, sir. And besides, who let you in here? The regulations normally prohibit visitors from outside. Pillar art has been found. Zone 1. Okay. I like the art. Show yourselves, corrupt children. I'm the voice of forgiveness, come to eliminate your wretched forms. I mean, that was effective. Prepare yourselves to suffer my judgment. Alpha used food. Hey, Alpha. Well, that didn't go particularly well, but it didn't go badly. By the way, this game is one of the inspirations for Undertale. Saw something about it coming out soon on Steam. I don't know if it's true or not, so that's kind of cool. This add-on is is fighting by my side. That's useful. Let's purify the other galleries. This is the remaster? Ah. That makes sense. Health points and competence points Health points and competence points completely restored. The yellow blocks don't allow you to return to the nothingness. Save game? Yeah. Yes. Oh, I don't think I can go this way. This block prevents anything. Yeah. Two pieces of Belal's meat have been found. I don't like those faces. Adversary purified. There's a door, but it's locked. It could be inside. Okay. I'm working. I'm being productive. I wasn't accused you of being non-productive, dude. Joker has been found. Okay, I've been here. It's in a circle. Competence. Run with courage. And I'm working and being productive. Oh? I don't believe you. One of my health restored. I don't really care about saving right now. Where am I? Well, what? Did you come from the smoke mines? Yes. But it's full of specters in there. Yes. Are you a specter? No. Then who are you? Were you sent here by the queen or by Deaden? No. But you still know how to fight the specters? You could you could destroy them? Yes. Oh, that would be good. Hey, there are specters in the big barns. Barns? Yes. Yes. You're here at the Metal Farmsteads of Pental on the east side of Zone 1. Our job is to cut livestock in two and extract the metallic rocks from inside the carcasses. All the low-grade metal is discarded, forming the underground. All the low-grade metal is discarded, forming the ground we walk on. The rest is purified and worked to create objects. Some of it is loaded into crates and sent to other zones also, so that they can have objects in ground too, I guess. It's an essential element, the first of the four elements. Are they all the first of the four elements? Because without metal, people would have nothing to walk on, and they would sink and drown. There are specters in the big barns. There are specters in the big barns. I must purify the mines first. Yes, but the barns aren't that big, and, it would be good if you took care of them fast, because the Queen's inspector is going to arrive at any moment. So please could you do the barns first? Alright. Great, thank you so much. The barns are right over there, to the right. They aren't big at all, you'll see. It'll all be done super quickly. Is this the right? Yes, this is the right. I'd rather work here than at the smoke mines. At least we get some fresh air. You shouldn't get attached to the animals. Once you are, it's difficult to put your hands inside. What a way to put it. These balls are heaps of worked metal which are going to be sent to other zones. They're metallic. You're going to destroy the specters. Hurry up. We're expecting the Queen's Inspector at any moment. It's important to pay close attention to the nutrition of the animals if you want high quality metal. Five sectors remain in the barn. Adversary is purified. I'm sad they couldn't keep the original soundtrack. Well, Spectre is tasty. We should be close to the death of the Spectre now. Three Spectres remain in the barn. Okay. I only see one there, so let's do that one first. Aha, it's tasty. Lethargic, migraines. Okay. Okay. It's one song that's very Toby Fox later. Apparently, like a lot of the songs done by Toby Fox for the remake, so they had a very different feel. One song that's very Toby. Just one song that's very Toby Foxy later. Apparently, that a lot of the songs are done by Toby Fox for the remake, so they have a very different feel. Anyways, after you completely done with the original version. So if you want to continue this, the original version is free. Okay. I wonder if it might be in the basement. It kind of hurts my head, to be honest. I might have done this in such a way that I need to restart. Yeah, that would be the case. Okay. New. could have been better. Chronic migraines, yeah, that's the thing. He's crowded thing. He's going after your weakness. I know, right? Adversaries purified. Heart has been purified. I am really can it, you little crap. Ooh, whatever. No, yes. How long has he been in there? I don't know. No, you don't know anything, do you? I couldn't have guessed. He will eliminate the specters. What makes him think he could wipe out those stupid ghouls? He thinks he's better than you, better than the queen. No, I don't think that. Shut it. I didn't ask what you thought. You all think you're smarter than the rest, but you're all the same. Anyway, that's hardly important. The ghost will erase that person. You think he won't? Of course not. Nobody but an officer of the Queen could fight these ghouls. These ghosts. If all of you would just listen to me more often, you wouldn't keep stepping in it. But then who? Then who's going to destroy them? I could have done it, but you don't deserve it. Too bad for you. You'll just have to solve your own problems. No, please. I'm leaving now. I'm going back to Alma. At least the people there are polite, not constantly cutting you off while you talk. Please don't. Goodbye. Get out of my sight. I mean, you walked into him. Don't, no, if you want to keep your place here, you better get the heck out of my way right this instant. Where am I? Health points and confidence points completely absorbed. Who was that person? You're alive? Yeah. And the specters? The barn has been purified. You must be very lucky. Who was that? That was Dedan. He's the Queen's inspector. You mean Spectre? No. The Queen wouldn't employ a Spectre, so he can't be one. But he's evil. I must destroy him. No, don't do that. He's an envoy of the Queen. You had better go complete your work in the smoke mines. But please. In any case, he's headed to Alma. No one can go there without proper authorization. So please, return to the smoke mines. Alright. Sick. They say the metro stations are all named for important people from the past. I find it hard to imagine that they haven't always been the way they are now. Select your destination. Elson Damien Pentel. Thanks for the hydrate. Doing it in view of the cows feels kind of bad. Once you've extracted everything from the carcass, you slice it up into pieces and eat the meat. Extracting bits of metal from inside cows isn't my dream job. But if I do it well, maybe I'll be transferred to Alma. Half of a cow. I mean, as long as the cows live happy lives, it's fine. Piece of silver flesh has been found. January. Rules with the book. Oh, now you can see the health bars. A little bit more. Okay. Okay. It's fine. Oh, I think I just had my friend die. Let's go heal. Oh, it revives a character. I've gotten stronger somehow. How's your thoughts so far on the game? I mean, it's interesting. It's not bad. It's not... I probably wouldn't pick it personally, but I don't dislike it. I don't dislike it, but I wouldn't pick it, I guess. It would be my best description. CAC. Someone became level 3. Okay, let's then go backwards because I have a feeling it'll... Okay. 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 Also forgot to ask, how was your day? Did you get proper sleep? I don't know, I've just been feeling bad all day. I did get sleep, but I had some problems because my cat was really hyper. Expected brackets. Special attack, inflicted poison, minimal impact. Currently on. No, it might be. Okay. Oh, I should have done the other one. Here we go. This is bad. Yeah. Sorry, I need to take the headphones off a second. It's not a bad game. I think it's well done, but it really hurts my head. Like, they did a really, really good job on it, but it just hurts my head. I'm honestly tempted to leave it here because it's a little painful to play this game. I think it is really, really well done. I think it's a really good game, but I think I can't play it. Understandable though. You can't handle the beauty of a single color. Understandable though. It's not the way the colors are done. It's the way the game moves and stuff. Just hurts my head with the music and stuff. I'm doing really bad today. I've been really foggy brained all day anyway, so it might just be because I played the game foggy brained, but I don't know why. The way it's done really, really hurts my head. But it's well done. It seems fun. I'm gonna leave it here because I just can't really play more. Thank you so much for joining me and sharing this game with me. This is actually a really, really well done game. It's probably because of the foggy brain, but go if you need to go. It's fine. Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't stream longer today. I just can't do more of this game today. I don't know if it's me or the game or what, but I just can't today. Anyway, thank you guys so much for stopping by and joining me. I really appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out with me. So, thank you. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Take care, and